Welcome to this video on the foundations of special and inclusive education, focusing on learners with difficulty communicating. Our journey will move from concepts to classifications, starting with the building blocks of communication, language, and disorder. Then, we will explore observable signs and end with formal diagnoses. Communication is any exchange of meaning, encompassing speech, language, voice fluency, and nonverbal and pragmatic communication behaviors. Language is the formalized code a group of people use to communicate. This includes sign language, spoken language, and written language. A communication disorder is an impairment in the ability to receive, send, process, and comprehend concepts, or verbal, nonverbal, and graphic symbol systems. It includes difficulties with language, speech sound, fluency, and social communication. Before discussing formal diagnoses, let's explore common characteristics and errors that can signal a communication challenge. Speech sound errors fall into four types: distortions, where sounds are inaccurate but recognizable; substitutions, replacing one sound with another; omissions, leaving sounds out of words; and additions, inserting extra sounds or syllables. A key distinction exists between articulation and phonological disorders. Articulation disorder is a physical inability to produce a sound, while a phonological disorder is an inconsistent pattern of sound production, despite having the ability to produce the sound. Stuttering involves rapid repetitions, hesitations, and blocks, where the speaker is often aware and frustrated. Cluttering involves excessive speech rate, repetitions, and mispronounced sounds, often without the speaker's awareness of the issue. Now that we recognize the signs, let's connect these characteristics to the formal classifications used in special education and speech-language pathology. Disorder Type 1 is a language disorder, referring to persistent difficulties in acquiring and using language across various modalities. This results from deficits in comprehending or producing language. Disorder Type 2 is a speech sound disorder. This involves persistent difficulty with speech sound production, which impacts the understandability of speech or prevents verbal communication of messages. Disorder Type 3 is childhood onset fluency disorder, also known as stuttering. This involves disturbances in the normal flow and timing of speech, characterized by rapid-fire repetitions, hesitations, and verbal blocks. Disorder Type 4 is social or pragmatic communication disorder, defined by difficulties in the social use of verbal and nonverbal communication. The impact limits effective communication, social participation, and academic or job performance. In summary, a framework for understanding communication disorders includes language disorder, speech sound disorder, fluency disorder, and social communication disorder, all falling under the umbrella of communication disorder. Thank you for watching this video on the foundations of communication disorders. We hope this has been helpful in building your understanding.